Students, today we are going to start our new chapter, that is chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics, chemical stands for chemistry, means we are going to study in chemistry, and kinetics means something which is in speed, which is in motion. So the branch of chemistry that deals with reaction rate, or the rate by which reaction proceed, it's it comes under chemical kinetics something. Now first, it's because kinetics means speed means rate. So first we will discuss, or we are going to discuss about rate of reaction, because in chemistry we will study about reaction, and the reaction which proceed by certain speed, certain motion, so that is known as rate of reaction or speed of reaction. So what is this? How we will define? See, rate of reaction means it is defined as the change in concentration of reactant or product. Change in concentration of reactant and product. It's mean in reaction, reactant is consuming and product is obtaining. Okay, it is irreversible reaction. In class 11th chapter was chemical equilibrium, where we did see about how a certain reaction going towards forward direction or backward direction. Suppose reaction is irreversible, that means reaction will proceed only in one direction. That means reactant is consuming into product and product is obtaining. But somehow product can be reversed to the reactant, means product can be converted to the reactant. It is reversible reaction. Here we will discuss that reactant is converting into product. Simple reaction in which one reactant is converting into one product. So change in concentration of reactant or product with certain time interval, means time is involved. फर्स्ट में कितना टाइम था, आफ्टर रिएक्शन कंप्लीशन कितना टाइम हुआ, दैट इंडिकेट टाइम इंटरवल. एंड व्हाट इज चेंज इन कंसंट्रेशन? सपोज रिएक्टेंट पहले 100% था, आफ्टर रिएक्शन कंप्लीशन when product is obtained completely, reactant is 0 and product is 100%. So on behalf of all these, we are going to plot one graph where reactant is consuming and product is obtaining with certain time. So see here, this is reactant concentration and this is product concentration. Here R1 is reactant concentration and R2 is also reactant concentration with T1 and T2. Suppose R1 is concentration of reactant at time interval T1 or time limit T1, and R2 is again reactant concentration when time is T2. Though two different time we took, but because in starting reactant is 100%, reactant is complete, it is 100%, so that R1 is greater than R2. So if we are going to plot a graph, it will be like this. What it indicates? It indicates reactant is, what is this? Reactant is consuming. What is this? Reactant is consuming here. Starting में reactant का concentration यहाँ पे है, then it is इतना, then reactant is consuming, and this graph is denoted by or denoting to reactant is decreasing. इस ग्राफ के थ्रू हम एक्सप्लेन और कंक्लूड ये कर सकते हैं कि रिएक्टेंट किसी भी केमिकल रिएक्शन में डिक्रीज होता है, क्योंकि स्टार्टिंग में R1 इज ग्रेटर देन R2, सो दैट R1 इज ग्रेटर देन R2 आप देख सकते हैं, बट T2 इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर देन T1. T2 इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर देन T1. T2 is always greater than T1. Remember this. T2 is always greater than T1 and R1 is 100%, R2 is less than 100%, or it tends to be 0. So that here it's indicate reactant concentration is decreasing with respect to time interval. Now come to the product. Because in starting product will be 0. In starting product will be 0. एज टाइम इंक्रीजेस प्रोडक्ट विल बी इंक्रीजिंग, प्रोडक्ट इंक्रीज करेगा जैसे टाइम बढ़ेगा, प्रोडक्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेशन इज गोइंग टू बी इंक्रीज एंड रिएक्टेंट कॉन्सेंट्रेशन इज गोइंग टू बी डिक्रीज। जस्ट आप ये ध्यान रखिए, आप इतना इसको अपने माइंड में फिट कर लीजिए कि प्रोडक्ट इज इंक्रीजिंग एंड रिएक्टेंट इज डिक्रीजिंग, दैट्स इट। सो जो ग्राफ प्लॉट होगा वो आप ये देखेंगे कि यहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट का कॉन्सेंट्रेशन क्या होता है, इंक्रीज करता है, मीन्स प्रोडक्ट इज going to upward direction and reactant concentration is going to downward direction. Now come to the here rate. What is rate? Change in concentration with respect to time interval. Change in concentration with respect to time interval. Change in concentration means reactant is changing now. In starting reactant is 100% and after some time reactant is less, not 100%, it can be 80, 70, 10 or 20%. So reactant is decreasing. This negative sign indicate reactant concentration is decreasing and R1 is greater than R2. Similarly T2 is greater than T1. R1 is here, R2 is here. This graph is coming down. This graph is coming down. So rate equal to minus R1 minus in bracket minus is outside the bracket, R1 minus R2 is inside the bracket, so that it will indicate it is delta R. Some change is there. Delta means change is there. Delta R and T again starting time is we can say is 0 and after 5 minutes reaction is complete. So T2 is 5 and T1 is 0. It is again delta T. Delta is only for change, some change is there. So for reactant, minus sign indicate reactant concentration is decreasing with certain time limit or time interval. But here P2 minus P1 means positive indicates concentration of product is increasing. Just like negative sign indicate reactant concentration is decreasing with certain time limit, but here product concentration is increasing with certain time. That means product is increasing. This positive sign is nothing but it indicates product concentration is increasing. Similarly P2 is greater than P1 and T2 is greater than T1. So delta P upon delta T and plus with plus sign, it will be rate of reaction with respect to product. It will be rate of reaction with respect to product. Now we have two type of rate. Number one average rate and number two instantaneous rate. It is nothing but same concept. Rate of reaction measured over a long time interval. That means मैंने आपको ये वही बताया. It is average rate of reaction. Same thing. Minus delta R divided by delta T equal to plus, because it is in terms of reactant and it is in terms of product. So delta P by delta T. Now what about instantaneous? It is very important. What is instantaneous? See here, the rate of reaction when the rate is taken over a particular moment of time. What is the difference between particular moment of time and long time interval? Simple. Suppose I have to go to Pasighat from along and I just started my bike from here by dot 10 and by 12 dot 12 बजे I reached Pasighat. Okay, means time is कितना 9 to 12, 3 hours, and I started my bike with 0 and I will finish my bike with 0 speed, remember. But in certain areas where road is not that much crowded and road is completely with there is no vehicle, road is just like road is nothing but road खाली है पूरा, ये समझ लीजिए आप, ठीक है, पूरा सड़क खाली है, रोड ओपन है, मुझे गाड़ी चलाना है, I can go for 50, 60 or 100 speed kilometer per hour, but the distance to Alo to Pasighat, it will be कितना, it will be 100 kilometer, it is 100 kilometer, and the time covered to travel this distance it's कितना, it is 3 hours. तो 100 divided by 3, it is long time interval, over a long time interval, and time that means कितना, 3 hours, means मैंने 100 किलोमीटर 3 hours में complete किया. It is average rate of reaction. Okay, so if you are going to calculate the exact value, it will come 33, around 33, means मैंने 1 hour में 33 किलोमीटर को travel किया. But suppose if it is 11, 9 to 12 के बीच में एक टाइम आएगा 11:30, 11:15, एंड मेरी गाड़ी की स्पीड होगी 100 किलोमीटर, means that 11:15 at that particular instant where my bike reached maximum speed 100%, so that at particular moment of time it is instantaneous rate of reaction. तो अब मैं डिफाइन कैसे करूंगा एवरेज रेट और इंस्टेंटेनियस को? इंस्टेंटेनियस मींस पर्टिकुलर मूवमेंट, वो मूवमेंट आपका 10:30 हो सकता है, 11:30 हो सकता है, 11:45 हो सकता है, 9:45 हो सकता है. बस आप ये चेक करिए कि आपकी गाड़ी की स्पीड कितनी थी. इट कैन बी 100, इट कैन बी 50, इट कैन बी 20, डजंट मैटर. इट्स डिपेंड्स ऑन द सिचुएशन ऑफ रोड, कि रोड कैसा है. ओके, तो इन दोनों को डिस्क्रिम करने के लिए, डिफ्रेंशिएट करने के लिए कि एवरेज रेट और इंस्टेंटेनियस रेट क्या होता है, सेम मैंने डेल्टा ले लिया एवरेज के लिए और डी ले लिया इंस्टेंटेनियस के लिए. इट मींस डी रिप्रेजेंट स्मॉलेस्ट चेंज and delta represent maximum change. That's it. Okay, so it's all about average rate of reaction and instantaneous rate of reaction. So remember students, rate of reaction means it is defined as the change in concentration of reactant or product. In terms of chemistry, when reactant is decreasing and product in increasing in certain time, it is nothing but it is rate of reaction. What would be unit of ROR? ROR means rate of reaction. Molarity per time, change in concentration. Concentration को I will consider in terms of molarity and time interval is time. तो molarity per time आप इतना भी लिख देंगे, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. What is molarity? Molarity is mole per liter, and time it can be minute, it can be hour, it can be day, it can be second, it can be year, it can be month. Doesn't मैटर कि हम वहाँ पे क्या हम फिट करते हैं ना. तो इट इज टाइम एंड मोलरिटी पर यूनिट टाइम और मोलरिटी पर टाइम इट्स रेट ऑफ यूनिट ऑफ रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन. सो इट्स ऑल अबाउट रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन. इन नेक्स्ट वीडियो लेक्चर वी विल सी हाउ सर्टेन reaction in which stoichiometric coefficient is involved, so how we are going to frame in terms of rate of reaction. So we will continue with the next video lecture. Thank you very much.